eyes. So make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
Hi, I'm orthopedic surgeon Dr. Riley Winham. Come see me inside Morrison Medical Building in Elk City with hip pain, knee pain, shoulder pain, sports-related injuries, hand injuries, trauma, and back issues. Call 580-339-7540 for an appointment. I'll have you back to new in no time.
Hobart Farm and Garden is rapidly becoming one of the leading firearms dealers in southwest Oklahoma. Browning Firearms, safes, knives, clothing, and a lot more, and many other brands. Listen, if you're an outdoorsman, Hobart Farm and Garden has what you need. If we don't have it, you darn sure don't need it. Hobart Farm and Garden. Good luck to area sports teams.
Midwest Farmer Fuel Stop on Highway 183 North in Clinton is the perfect location to fill your tank. We're quick and convenient and open to the public. We accept all credit cards and welcome your business anytime at Midwest Farmers Fuel Stop, Highway 183 North in Clinton. Best of luck to all the teams playing in the Western Equipment Classic.
In your time of grief, you can count on Larry and Kimberly Eshetai at Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes of Southwest Oklahoma, with locations in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, Cordell, and Sentinel. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They will take care of absolutely everything. Hey, they're professionals, caring, compassionate. Larry and Kimberly Eshetai and staff at Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes of Southwest Oklahoma. They're there when you need them.
We are back. We're back on the radio and back online. We had to restart our feed. We can only go up to 6 hours per broadcast online, and it was getting up to that point. So, anyway, had to restart everything, and we did. We're back in Arapahoe for the nightcap. We've all been waiting for this. The 24th basketball game in 3 days on 107 The Zone and OKSports.tv. It's the championship of the boys bracket. It was scheduled to start at 7:50. It's going to start at 8:50, so we're 1 hour behind schedule. It's Southwest Covenant and the Patriots taking on the Arapahoe Butler Indians. Southwest Covenant coached by Kevin Cobbs. Starting for Arapahoe is number 2, Orson Jubara. Number 3, Giles Southall. Number 11, Rylan Moore. Number 13, Clint Powell. And number 35, Deshaun Washi. .28 seconds before we tip it off. Arapahoe Butler will be in the all-blue uniforms, even though they're playing here at home, and Southwest Covenant will be in the home whites. Championship game Saturday night. Here we go. The nightcap. Glad to have you along. Game number 24 in 3 days underway here in Arapahoe. Michael Morrissey over to the right side. Red Bull 3 on the way. No good. Rebound to Deshaun Washi. Excellent block out. Indians have the ball for the first time. Clint Powell. Red Bull 3. No good. Rebound tipped up. Going to be taken by Lyndon Beimer. Almost a steal by Southall. Ball goes to the right corner. Patriots have the basketball. Ball left wing. Now the kick over to the right corner to Gunnar Starnes. Baseline shot, good. Gunnar Starnes, the sophomore, has 2 points. Shot is up and in. Shot made by Washi. We're tied at 2. Score brought to you by Great Plains Regional Medical Center in Elk City. Lyndon Beimer is number 1. Gotcha. Patriots have it, number 2 in the program. Ball is poked out and a foul called on Orson Jabara. We're tied at 2. 6:39 to go in the first quarter. Boys championship game of the Western Equipment Classic. Southwest Covenant defeated Lukiva Sickles. Nope, they defeated Cheyenne Radin. Traveling violation called on the Patriots. Southwest Covenant beat Cordell on Thursday. They beat Cheyenne Radin yesterday, and that put them in the championship game. Arapahoe Butler beat Sayre Thursday and played an excellent game last night against Amber Pocasset, won by 2, and that put them in the championship game against Southwest Covenant. Last game of the tournament, the championship of the Western Equipment Classic. Jabara, baseline drive, good. Orson Jabara, the sophomore, has 2. 4-2 lead for Arapahoe Butler. Score brought to you by Great Plains Regional Medical Center of Elk City. Lyndon Beimer, the drive, the kick over to the right block, and a charge going to be called on Asher Hoover. First on Hoover. And the Indians have it. Charge was taken by Jabara. Giles Southall over to Jabara, over to Rylan Moore. Moore in the paint off the glass, no good. Rebound, Michael Morrissey. 4-2 lead for Arapahoe Butler with a basketball, number 11. Nope, that's number 10, Trip Niles. Morrissey in the paint, bucket in and out, no good. Rebound, Orson Jabara. On the court, Beimer, Niles, Morrissey, Hoover, and Starnes for Southwest Covenant. Moore puts up a shot, no good. Starnes can't get it, Morrissey does. Patriots on the attack, back the other way. Trip Niles all the way to the rack, layup good. Trip Niles, the sophomore, has his first 2 points. We're tied at 4, 5:08 to go in the first. A championship on the line here tonight. Last game of the tournament, game number 24. Clint Powell going to be in trouble. Gets it to Moore, and out of bounds was a Patriot diving for the ball. It'll stay with the Arapahoe Butler. 4:55 to go in the first. Score brought to you by Great Plains Regional Medical Center in Elk City. Southall will throw it in. Ball comes to Jabara. Left wing to the corner to Brylan Moore. Moore will drive. Nowhere to go with it. Up top to Powell, over to Washi for a Red Bull 3. That's no good. Moore can't get it. Washi gets it. Clint Powell with the basketball. 4:36 to go in the first quarter. Jabara from 16. Got it. Orson Jabara with 4, the sophomore. Right where he left off last night here in Arapahoe against Ampo. 4:20 to go in the first quarter. Your score is 6-4. Arapahoe on top by 2. Drive by Beimer. Goes up strong and he's fouled, and 2 free throws coming for Lyndon Beimer. 3 sophomores, a junior and a senior on the court for the Southwest Covenant Patriots. Free throws brought to you by Daniel Garbarino, your State Farm Insurance agent in Clinton, Elk City. Beimer's free throw is good. Makes it 6-5. And Jabara will sit down as he picks up his second personal foul. Second free throw by Beimer, good. Lyndon Beimer with 2. We're tied at 6. A full court press set up by the Patriots. Moore over to Powell. To Rylan Moore, nice move, loses it. And it's going to be out of bounds off of Moore and belong to Southwest Covenant. Under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 6. Score brought to you by Great Plains Regional Medical Center of Elk City. Southall called for a hack on the wrist. That'll be the third team foul on Arapahoe Butler and the first personal foul on Southall. Ball comes in to Beimer. 3:47 to go in the first quarter. Beimer works around Powell, layup good. That's a strong take by sophomore Lyndon Beimer, and Coach Rogers calls a timeout. Southwest Covenant 8, Arapahoe Butler 6. Back to the Western Equipment Classic after this.
North Fork Electric, serving many communities including Sayre, Eric, Canute, and Cheyenne with efficient electric power, is happy to support the young men and women as they compete this weekend. Good luck to all from the folks at North Fork Electric Cooperative in Sayre.
When you get a line on a great buy for machinery or livestock, you need to act now. You don't have time to wait for loan approval from an out-of-town loan committee that gets together on the third Monday after the second Tuesday of each month that has 30 days. You need a line of credit, not a line of fertilizer. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we make our decisions right here, local. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit, the area's leader in agricultural lending.
All right, back here in Arapahoe, the Western Equipment Classic at 107 The Zone at oksports.tv. Thanks for stopping by tonight on a championship Saturday night on The Zone. 8-6 lead for Southwest Covenant over Arapahoe Butler. Clint Powell left wing to Hoover. Back to Powell. Ryland Moore. Washy in trouble, loses it, turns it over. Beimer back the other way to Morrissey. Morrissey, layup, good. Michael Morrissey, that was nice. He has his first 2 points, and it's now 10-6. Southwest Covenant, Arapahoe going to have to take care of the basketball. Caden Waldrop's checked in. Ryland Moore over to Southall. Arapahoe down by 4 with 2:52 to go. Zone defense. Waldrop, right wing, back up top to Powell. Moore, Clint, left wing to Southall. Gets it back up top to Clint. And Coach Rogers says, slow down. Want to keep this game close. Washy goes up, layup good. Deshaun Washy with 4. And it's a 2-point lead for Southwest Covenant, 10-8. 2:24 to go in the first. Score brought to you by Great Plains Regional Medical Center in Elk City. Beimer left wing. Off a screen, Trip Niles. Top of the key. Step back, Red Bull 3, good. Wow. Trip Niles with 5. 13-8. Waldrop down the court. Gets it out to Clint. Powell over to Southall. Back up to Powell. Under 2 minutes to go in the first. Southall, Washy, going to be called for traveling. Score brought to you by Great Plains Regional Medical Center in Elk City. Championship game on a Saturday night. And off the bench for Coach Kevin Cobbs is number 12, Brody Kufal. He'll check in for Lyndon Beimer. Patriots by 5. Gerber hands off to the right side to Morrissey. Jumper on the way, and it's no good. Block out by Powell. Indians back the other way. 1:27 to go in the first quarter. Score brought to you by Great Plains Regional Medical Center in Elk City. Right corner, Tyler Ingram is checked in. Powell top of the key. Left wing to Waldrop to Ingram. Red Bull 3 on the way. It's no good. Tipped up by Washy. He's going to be taken by Gerber. Morrissey far side. Michael Morrissey across the timeline. Up top to Gerber. Indians in their man-to-man. Left wing to Kufal. Now to Trip Niles. Trip Niles dribbles it off his foot. Turns it over. Thanks to all of our sponsors for the last 3 days. We have a phenomenal list. AT's Heat and Air, 28 rentals. Beheimer. Okay, good. Thank you. Beheimer. Lyndon Beheimer. Layup by Washi is no good, but a foul call. Thank you for sending us a message. Apologies there. Lyndon Beheimer. Got that under control now. Yeah, I'll say a lot of stupid stuff, but if I mispronounce a name, let me know. We'll get it correct. We had a wrong name on Lakiba Sickles in the program for the last couple of days. Got that fixed, and Reagan Williams correctly identified. Washi's second free throw is good. He has 5, and Lyndon Beheimer. Lyndon has 4. He is sitting down right now. 38 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's 13-9. Trip Niles working on Caden Waldrop. Niles can't get loose. Ball is out of bounds. Gonna belong to Arapahoe Butler. Excellent hustle by Giles Southall. 28 seconds to go in the first quarter. Arapahoe Butler basketball. Trailing 13-9. Score brought to you by Great Plains Regional Medical Center in Elk City. Southall to Clint Powell. Back to Southall. Middle of the court. Over to Waldrop. Picks up his dribble and gets it over to the right side to Powell, and he'll back up. Waldrop has it, now Powell. 10 seconds to go in the first. Arapahoe down by 4 with the bucket. Time winding down in the first quarter. Ingram for a Red Bull 3, no good. Rebound Washi. Follow shot, no good. They wave it off on the second attempt. At the end of 1, the score, Southwest Covenant 13, and Arapahoe Butler 9. Score brought to you by Great Plains Regional Medical Center in Elk City.
I want that report on my desk by noon tomorrow.
Don't forget test next week.
I need you to come into work an hour early tomorrow.
Everyone has things to do. Why suffer through your day when you can take charge? You can do this with Red Bull, the energy drink with essential B group vitamins and minerals. Red Bull, it gives you wings. Distributed by Jet Distributing out of Clinton. Get it over here. Get it over here. There's pride you get in watching your friends and neighbors compete, because these are people of all ages who work hard and play hard. Whether it's a high school sporting event, band, music competition, or any school or community event, Security State Bank of Cheyenne and Hammond salutes you all. It's being part of the community and making a difference. Sure, competition is important, but how you compete is what makes you a champion at heart. Security State Bank of Cheyenne and Hammond are proud to celebrate that spirit of competition. Security State Bank, where neighbors helping neighbors succeed. All right, at the end of 1 quarter, 13-9, Southwest Covenant on top by 4. Orson Jabaro with 4 points, and Deshaun Washi with 5. Lyndon Beheimer with 4 points. Trip Niles with 5. Michael Morrissey with 2. And Gunnar Starnes with 2 for the Southwest Covenant Patriots. Patriots are the home whites. Arapahoe in their own gym, but playing in the road blues. This is the championship game of the Western Equipment Classic on 107 The Zone. Waldrop with the basketball is going to be trapped. Gets it up top to Southall, over to Clint Powell. And again, Arapahoe wants a half-court game, and each possession to take some time off the clock. Southwest Covenant in a 2-3 zone. Arapahoe down by 4. Southall gets over to Waldrop. Goes up strong. Layup no good. Rebound taken by number 2, Asher Hoover. Trip Niles has it. Beheimer in the left corner. Lyndon Beheimer gets it up top to Asher Hoover. Hands off to Brody Kufal. Back up top to Michael Morrissey. 7:05 to go in the first half. 13-9 lead for Southwest Covenant. Beheimer for a Red Bull 3. It is no good. Rebound Clint Powell. Under 7 minutes to go in the first half. 13-9. Score brought to you by Great Plains Regional Medical Center in Elk City. Washi for a Red Bull 3. Good. Deshaun Washi has 8. 13-12. Southwest Covenant on top by 1. 6.5 to go in the first half. Trip Niles. Whoa, that's 3 steps. That is 3 steps. That is a travel, but Trip Niles got it. He has 7. 15-12. We have to go back and watch that on video. Where's the replay? 6:15 to go. And Beheimer with a nice play. It's poked out of bounds. Yeah, apologies to Linden. We've been calling him, mispronouncing his name. Appreciate letting us know. Message us anytime you need to. We appreciate it. Clint Powell and an over and back is going to be called on Giles Southall. And that'll give the ball back over to Southwest Covenant. Beheimer will throw it in. 6:06 to go in the first half. It's 15-12. Southwest Covenant with the basketball and the lead. Score brought to you by Great Plains Regional Medical Center in Elk City. Left wing, Beheimer goes down low, a push in the back on Clint Powell. That will be the first foul of the game. No, that's not right. Thinking back to the old school foul counting system. We're in the second quarter. They reset every quarter now. Of course, play the old way for about 100 years. Red Bull 3 on the way, and it's good by Brody Kufal. He has 3, and it's 18-12. Southwest Covenant on top by 6 with 5:40 to go. Down the floor, wide open, Washi layup, good, foul called. 10 points for Deshaun Washi. 5:35 to go in the first half. Second personal foul on number 2, Asher Hoover. He'll sit down. Lyndon Beheimer will sit down as well. Gerber and Starnes will check back in for Southwest Covenant. Washi to complete the play, missed the free throw. Free throws brought to you by, and Pyron with the steal. Gets it over to Jabara. Over to Waldrip, pumps, goes up, layup good, foul called. Caden Waldrip, the freshman, with a veteran play on the left block, got the pump, got the defender up in the air, drew the contact, hit the bucket. First personal foul on Trip Niles. And the second team foul here in the second quarter on Southwest Covenant. Free throw good. Waldrop has 3. And don't look now, but Arapahoe's pulled to within 1, 18-17 with 5:20 to go in the second quarter. Score brought to you by Great Plains Regional Medical Center in Elk City. Spin move. Ball goes left wing to Trip Niles. Niles works on Waldrop. Niles up top. Over to the right corner, we go to Gunnar Starnes. Now to the left block, and a whistle and a foul called. And it's the second personal foul on Southall. Second team foul on Arapahoe. And Giles will sit down, and Ryland Moore will check in. 5:03 to go in the first half. Score brought to you by Great Plains Regional Medical Center in Elk City. It's 18-17. Southwest Covenant on top of Arapahoe Butler in the championship game of the Western Equipment Classic on a Saturday night here in Western Oklahoma. Lob pass into Michael Morrissey to the corner to Gerber. Ooh, to Starnes. He was bumped, no whistle. Michael Morrissey has it. Morrissey, crossover. Whoa, that is a layup, no good. Rebound is going to be taken by Pyron. Pyron down the floor to Waldrop. Out to Pyron. And he's going to be called for traveling. That gives the ball back over to Southwest Covenant. Michael Morrissey will sit down. Lyndon Beheimer will check in. 4:41 to go in the second quarter, 18-17. Score brought to you by Great Plains Regional Medical Center of Elk City. Trip Niles for a long Red Bull 3, no good. Ball is tipped. going to be taken by Southwest Covenant. Fadeaway shot is good. Incredible shot by Brody Kufal. He has 5. And Arapahoe turns it over. Down the floor, Trip Niles, layup good. Niles with 9. And almost another steal by Beheimer. Southwest Covenant leading by 5 with 4:08 to go in the second quarter. Ryland Moore across the timeline to Garrett Pyron, and Waldrop can't handle it. Arapahoe turns it over again. Coach Rogers wants timeout. 3:59 to go in the first half. It's Southwest Covenant 22, Arapahoe Butler 17. Back to the Western Equipment Classic. Game 24 here on 107 The Zone.
Shepherd Home Health and Hospice is a proud sponsor of this tournament. Shepherd Home Health and Hospice, locally owned, serving Western Oklahoma. Call 580-323-1580. That's 323-1580. Shepherd Home Health and Hospice is a proud supporter of the Western Equipment Classic.
T.H. Rogers Lumber Company is committed to supplying you where you need it. Whether you're farming, ranching, home projects, paint, plumbing, cooling, electrical, shingles, and roof supplies. Heck, T.H. Rogers can help you fix a broken house window or replace the screen in your windows or screen door. T.H. Rogers Lumber Company has the lumber and supplies for all your project needs. Stop by and see Rodney Goss and the crew at T.H. Rogers Lumber Company in Clinton.
22-17, Southwest Covenant on top of Arapahoe Butler with 3:54 to go in the first half. Patriots have it. Trip Niles, a Red Bull 3, good. Holy cow, he was well beyond the arc. Niles with 12 in the first half. 25-17, Arapahoe down by 8 with 3:41 to go in the second quarter. Clint Powell across the timeline. Over to Orson Jabara. To the corner. We go to Waldrop, nowhere to go. Good defense. Jabara has it. He'll spin in the paint, go up with the floater. No good. Tipped by Washi. It's going to be tipped around, taken by Gunnar Starnes. And back the other way comes number 12, Brody Kufal. Beheimer left wing to Kufal. He'll take a Red Bull 3, and he missed it. Rebound Washi. It spun around like a top. 3:07 to go in the first half. 25-17, the lead for the Patriots. Waldrop has it. Up top to Clint Powell. And again, Arapahoe will slow things down. This is how they operate. They just can't get down by too much. Washi, easy layup. Washi has 12. And a timeout on the floor. 25-19. Southwest Covenant leads by 6. Back to Arapahoe after this.
Hey, cattle producers, did you know there's a brand new sheriff in town? A cattle feed sheriff, that is. JB's Feed Service is ready to provide you with custom blended feeds for your cattle. Whether you need creep feed, starter rations, shipping rations, grower, or finishing rations, JB's Feed Service is the place to go. Formerly owned by Barnes Feed Service, Rod and Joe Bob Wald have purchased the business from George, and they look forward to serving all of George's great customers. JB's will have the same great products and same great service, just a brand new name. Call Joe Bob or our manager, Keith Richardson, today for your cattle feed needs. JB's Feed Service, just east of Hobart on the Ozark Trail, then south on North County Road 2220.
All right, welcome back to Arapahoe. 2:46 to go in the first half. The Patriots have the basketball and a 6-point lead over Arapahoe, 25-19 in the championship game of the Western Equipment Classic. Red Bull 3 on the way, no good. Rebound, Ingram can't get it. It's going to be out of bounds. It'll stay with Southwest Covenant. Good hustle by Nathan Gerber. Score brought to you by Great Plains Regional Medical Center in Elk City. 25-19. Ball comes into Beheimer. Over to the right corner we go. Starnes inside to Gerber. Spin move. Shot off the glass. No good. Morrissey gets it up, and he missed it. Rebound Clint Powell. 2:19 on the clock in the second quarter. Orson Jabara has the basketball. Clint Powell will set the offense up. And again, Indians methodical in how they operate. They want to lull you to sleep, find the crease, and get the easy bucket. Ball in the corner. Tyler Ingram to Waldrop, top of the key, left side to Jabara, to Ryland Moore. Over to Orson Jabara back up top to Powell. 1:48 to go. Up against a 2-3 zone. Ingram up top to Powell, over to Jabara. Orson gets it up top to Clint. 1:38, clock moving. Score brought to you by Great Plains Regional Medical Center. Turnover, bad pass. Here comes Beheimer racing down, layup good. Lyndon Beheimer has 6, the sophomore. 27-19, Arapahoe down by 8. A minute 21 to go in the second quarter. Beheimer went for the steal, didn't get it. Jabara, Waldrop on the left wing to Orson Jabara. And again, Arapahoe will slow it down. When they get down too much, that's when they got a problem, an obvious problem. And they're trying to catch up. But again, they like to operate and take their time. Rylan Moore, right side. Ingram, Red Bull 3, missed it. Rebound on the deck, picked up by the Patriots. Beheimer has it. Linden up top, hands off to number 12, Kufal. Now with it, Nathan Gerber. Arapahoe in their man-to-man. Michael Morrissey, a Red Bull 3. That's no good. Rebound, Rylan Moore. Bad pass picked off. Gerber, layup, good. Nathan Gerber with 2 points. It's a 10-point lead for Southwest Covenant, 29-19. 20 seconds to go in the first half. Clint Powell with the basketball. To Rylan Moore. Over to Jabara. Back up top to Powell. 8 seconds to go. Clint, top of the key, 5 seconds. Powell. Got to get a shot up inside to Moore. Shot is up, no good at the buzzer. At halftime, Southwest Covenant 29, Arapahoe Butler 19. Score brought to you by Great Plains Medical Center in Elk City. Championship game of the Western Equipment Classic, our last game of the weekend, game number 24 over 3 days on 107 The Zone and oksports.tv.
Quality health care continues to be available right here in Western Oklahoma at Robinson Family Medical Clinics in Elk City, serving you with 2 locations, including the original location for Dr. Michael Robinson at 1900 West 2nd Street, Suite A, and Dr. David Bank and Katie Robinson, APRN, at 1221 North Colorado. The Robinson Clinics are known for compassionate, accessible, high-quality health care. Phone 580-303-9060 for appointments or more information at Robinson Family Medical Clinics.
Dr. Brent and Cynthia Hancock at Southwest Vet Clinic in Hobart are proud once again to be boosters this school year. Now, attend all the games you can, friends. Listen, when you need a vet, Brent is as good as there is anywhere you want to look. Beloved pets, large animals, Brent Hancock is the vet to see. Brent and Cynthia Hancock, Southwest Vet Clinic in Hobart.
28 Rentals and Septic Service has provided portable toilet rentals and septic cleaning for over 10 years. 28 Rentals and Septic Service is a DEQ certified installer of both conventional and aerobic septic systems, which means you have state certified professional installers working for you. Give 28 Rentals and Septic Service a call at 580-547-4161 and let us clean up the stink at 580-547-4161. All right, back here in Arapahoe, halftime of the boys' championship game. Southwest Covenant leading Arapahoe Butler 29-19. Let's check scoring. Deshaun Washi has 12 of Arapahoe's 19. Caden Waldrop with 3. Orson Jabara with only 4. He got in foul trouble early, had to sit. And he's going to have to score for the Indians in the second half. For Southwest Covenant, Trip Niles with 12 points. Brody Kufal with 5, Michael Morrissey 2, Gunnar Starnes 2, Nathan Gerber 2, and Lyndon Beheimer with 6 for Coach Kevin Cobbs and the Southwest Covenant Patriots. The girls' champion was crowned earlier, and Lukiba Sickles held on to beat Amber Pocasset 56-50. Lukiba Sickles led by double digits throughout most of the night, and a late push by Ampo made things interesting, but Lukiba held on to win 56-50 over Amber Pocasset. The girls' third-place game, Cheyenne Radin defeated Southwest Covenant 64-29. So the Lady Bears won the third-place trophy. Third-place boys' game, Amber Pocasset beat the Cheyenne-Raton Bears to win the third-place game. Consolation champion girls bracket, Arapahoe Butler Lady Indians defeated the Cordell Lady Blue Devils to win the consolation championship. And in the boys' game, Snyder won over Sayre for the consolation championship of the boys bracket. The two early games, the seventh place games, Snyder beat Sayre girls 41-36. In the boys game, it was Cordell defeating Luqueba Sickles 43-36. Second half of the boys game coming up. We are coming down the stretch. Halftime of the boys championship game, it is Southwest Covenant 29 and Arapahoe Butler 19. Back after this.
Now open for business. Wald Eye Care. The office of Dr. Jesse James Wald in Hobart. Proud to serve Southwest Oklahoma communities. Now, friends, if you need an eye exam, come see us for all your eye care needs. We accept all major health and vision insurance. Same location, 212 South Main in Hobart. Same phone number, 580-726-3301. That's 726-3301. Call or come by to schedule an appointment. We would love to take care of your eyes at Wald Eye Care in downtown Hobart.
When the weather outside is frigid or blistering hot, you certainly want to know your heating and air system is going to be reliable. So remember, it's important to get an annual checkup for your heating and air to avoid any unpleasant surprises. Give AT's Heat and Air in Clinton a call, 323-4247 for your annual checkup or when emergency repairs are needed. AT's Heating and Air, proud to be a sponsor of the Western Equipment Classic.
Cheyenne Professional Drug is proud to be a sponsor of the Western Equipment Classic and invites you to come by and shop with them. A few of their specialties include the Design for Health vitamin line, Melissa and Doug toys, Burt's Bees products, Woodwick candles, gift items, and a baby registry. Cheyenne Professional Drug offers counseling on blood glucose monitoring, hypertension, and medication therapy management. Contact them today or come by and visit them in Cheyenne, Oklahoma.
Folks at the Hobart Stockyards, Rex Fleming wants your business, and he really does appreciate your business. Now, if you want to buy cattle or you need to sell cattle, count on Rex and staff. There are always several good consignments. The sale is well attended. It is the place in Southwest Oklahoma to buy and sell cattle. To consign, call Rex at 331-8547, 331-8547. Coffee and donuts every Wednesday morning at 9. Sale starts at 9:30. Count on Rex Fleming, Hobart Stockyards, where Rex wants your business, and he really does appreciate it.
Committed to our youth, CK Energy Electric Cooperative offers a chance of a lifetime for high school juniors through our Youth Tour program. If you are a high school junior that attends a school within CK Energy's territory, don't miss this opportunity. You can win an all-expense-paid trip to Washington, D.C. through CK Energy's Youth Tour program. For more information, visit ckenergy.coop, talk to your school counselor, visit us on Facebook, or give us a call.
CK Energy, we light up your life.
Bert Covey, your hometown insurance agent in Arapahoe, wishes all the teams good luck in the Western Equipment Classic. Give him a call at 323-6471 to request a quote and find out how much Bert can save you on your insurance. We are very proud to help bring you today's games and wish all the teams good luck at the Western Equipment Classic.
If the time comes to put a friend or loved one in a nursing home, check with the fine and friendly folks at Ayers Nursing Home in Snyder, Oklahoma. Now, they care about each and every resident. Residents are treated with compassion and love. They serve good food, which is so important. Each member of the staff does everything they possibly can to make sure everyone is taken care of. Ayers Nursing Home. Check it out when it's time. We care. Give us a call at 580-569-2258. 569-2258, Ayers Nursing Home in Snyder.
Patrick, Jake from State Farm, explain this bundling thing again.
All right, Coach Reed. Let's say these fries are your car, right? And
And this burger is your home.
Okay.
It can be more affordable if you bundle them together.
Kind of like a combo meal.
Kind of like a combo meal.
Explain it again with those nuggies.
Bundling, just another way to save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Daniel Garbarino, your State Farm agent in Elk City and Clinton. Visit myokagent.com.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
All right, third quarter underway. The Patriots will start with the basketball. They have a 10-point lead, 29-19, almost a turnover. But Trip Niles saves it. Lyndon Beheimer with the basketball. Michael Morrissey left wing. Patriots lead by 10. Red Bull 3 on the way, and it's good. Michael Morrissey has 5. It's a big shot. 3-pointer, that's right. 32-19. 30 seconds off the clock here in the third. Moore down to Washi, layup good. Deshaun Washi with 14. 32-21. Southwest Covenant by 11. Score brought to you by Great Plains Regional Medical Center in Elk City. As we come down to the final 2 quarters here in Arapahoe, the Western Equipment Classic. It has been an awesome tournament. Red Bull 3 by Starnes, no good. Rebound Niles up and good. Trip Niles has 14. And Southwest Covenant has a ton of weapons. Orson Jabara left side to Southall. And he stepped out of bounds, gives it back over to Southwest Covenant. 6:41 to go in the third. And the score brought to you by Great Plains Regional Medical Center in Elk City. We appreciate them very much. T.H. Rogers in Clinton, Wald Eye Care in Hobart, Southwest Vet Clinic in Hobart, Shepherd Home Health and Hospice in Clinton, Security State Bank in Cheyenne. Red Bull 3 on the way by Beheimer, no good. Rebound Morrissey, a drive by Hoover, and he is fouled in 2 free throws for Asher Hoover. Southwest Covenant tall. They've got good athletes. And a tough team to handle for Arapahoe. And the free throw is good by Hoover. He has his first point tonight. 35-21. Second one no good. You have the score right? Okay. Southall with the basketball. I'll stop getting on my camera, lady. Uh-oh, now she's taking it serious. Waldrop with the basketball. Ryland Moore with the basketball. To the corner to Orson Jabara. Washi baseline. Out it comes to Southall. Moore in the paint. Up top to Clint Powell. Baseline, Washi, Red Bull 3, no good, air ball. Trip Niles gets it. Down the floor comes Gunnar Starnes. Starnes all the way, layup good. Gunnar Starnes has 4 points, and Coach Rogers has to call a timeout. It's up to a 16-point lead for Southwest Covenant with 5:40 to go in the third. Back to Arapahoe after this.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
Hi, I'm orthopedic surgeon Dr. Riley Winham. Come see me inside Morrison Medical Building in Elk City with hip pain, knee pain, shoulder pain, sports-related injuries, hand injuries, trauma, and back issues. Call 580-339-7540 for an appointment. I'll have you back to new in no time.
Hobart Farm and Garden is rapidly becoming one of the leading firearms dealers in southwest Oklahoma. Browning Firearms, safes, knives, clothing, and a lot more, and many other brands. Listen, if you're an outdoorsman, Hobart Farm and Garden has what you need. If we don't have it, you darn sure don't need it. Hobart Farm and Garden. Good luck to area sports teams.
Back here in Arapahoe, and Indians need a bucket. Ryland Moore with the ball to Southall. He'll drive in, put up a shot, no good. Rebound Gerber, and he's fouled. With 5:25 to go in the third, it's a 16-point lead. Southwest Covenant in the same classification as Arapahoe, Class A. They are a solid-looking Class A team, let me tell you. Michael Morrissey. They've got height. They've got ball handlers and shooters as well. Drive by Hoover, nowhere to go. Up top to Trip Niles. 5:09 to go in the third. 37-21 Hoover, right side. Michael Morrissey, Red Bull 3, no good. And a foul, I believe, on Asher Hoover. First team foul on Southwest Covenant. Third personal foul on Hoover. And Hoover will stay out there. It's Nathan Gerber that will sit down, as will Gunnar Starnes. 37-21 the lead. Clint Powell over to Orson Jabara, down to Washi. Washi nowhere to go with it. The baseline gets it out of there. Score brought to you by Great Plains Regional Medical Center in Elk City. It's 37-21. Indians offense has gone cold. Southwest Covenant on top. Orson Jabara, who had a huge game last night, he's going to have to get untracked. 4:25 to go in the third. Indians with the basketball. To the corner. Jabara for three. Got it! Red Bull 3. Orson Jabara was 7. Just right on cue. 37-24. 13-point lead for Southwest Covenant. Michael Morrissey has it up top. Lyndon Beheimer on the right side. Screen set for Beheimer. Ball goes to Morrissey on the left wing. Morrissey. Pick and roll. Down low on a foul on Washi from behind. 3:55 to go in the third. 37-24 lead for Southwest Covenant. Second personal foul on Washi. Garrett Pyron will check in for Clint Powell. Want to also thank Daniel Garbarino, your State Farm agent. Entry pass into Beheimer and a foul on Ryland Moore. That'll be the fourth team foul on Arapahoe. Here in the third and the first on Moore. Also thank you to North Fork Electric Cooperative, Midwest Farmers Fuel Stop, Security State Bank in Cheyenne, Ayers Nursing Home in Snyder, Cheyenne Professional Drug, and 28 Rentals as well. We appreciate Jay. 37-24. Ball is on the deck, going to be taken by the Patriots. It's loose again, going to have a jump ball. It'll belong to Arapahoe. But it's fun to watch that effort by both teams. Not afraid of a skinned knee or elbow. There is just all maxed out effort being given here tonight. Orson Jabara with the basketball over to Waldrop. Back to Orson Jabara. Still in the backcourt, and he gets it across the timeline. 3:25 to go in the third. And again, Jabara would drive, nowhere to go with it. Up top to Waldrop, and he is fouled by Beheimer. Lyndon Beheimer. And again, he's only a sophomore. And a good-looking athlete. He'll sit down. Michael Morrissey will sit down. Gunnar Starnes will check in. And Brody Kufal will check in for Coach Kevin Cobbs. 3:15 to go. Jabara with the basketball. Waldrop has it. Back over to Orson. And again, Arapahoe's MO is to be deliberate, but when you're down 13, we'll see if the pace is picked up. Ryland Moore with it. He'll work in the paint, lose it, get it back, put up a shot, and it's foul. 2 free throws coming from Moore. The foul is on Nathan Gerber. First on Gerber, and the third team foul on Southwest Covenant, and a missed free shot by Ryland Moore. Free throws brought to you by Daniel Garbarino, your State Farm insurance agent in Clinton and Elk City. Second one by Moore is good. And Rylan Moore has his first point tonight. 37-25. Drive by Starnes. Baseline jumper by Starnes. Baseline bucket by Starnes. 6 points for the sophomore, Gunnar Starnes. Moore across the timeline, all the way in the paint off the glass and scores. Rylan Moore, a sophomore in his own right, has 3. 39-27. Southwest Covenant by 12. Score brought to you by Great Plains Regional Medical Center of Elk City. There's a shot put up and a block by Pyron. Good defensive play by Garrett Pyron. Waldrop across the timeline. All the way up. Block. No whistle. And Southwest Covenant has the basketball and a 12-point lead. Minute 51 to go in the third. Brody Kufal up top. To the corner, Red Bull 3 on the way. It's no good, and it rolls off. Trip Niles is there. Putback is good. Niles with 16. And then a technical foul called on Trip Niles. Not sure what he did. He was demonstrative after he made the bucket, but it was a nice play by Niles. Not sure if something was said or not. That's the second foul on Niles. The technical free throw is good by Jabara. He has 8. 41-28 the score. Niles will sit down, and Coach Cobbs will coach him up. Second one by Jabara on the way. That one's good. He has 9. And Arapahoe will get the ball. We'll see if that can kickstart Arapahoe. Southwest Covenant, they've been strong with the ball. They have got some very good athletes. Garrett Pyron up top. Jabara, 15-footer, no good, missed it. Rebound comes down. Patriots have it. Brody Kufal across the timeline. Beheimer with the basketball. Beheimer will drive all the way to the rack, and a traveling violation called on Lyndon Beheimer. .115 to go in the third. 41-29. Southwest Covenant by 12. Waldrop over to Pyron to Moore. Moore up top to Garrett Pyron. Down the left corner to Washi to Moore. Moore pumps, loses it up. He's in double teamed on the block. Nowhere to go with it. Up top to Garrett Pyron. And Pyron will back up. 51 seconds to go. Crossover dribble. Washi corner. Jabari baseline. Works in the paint, and a traveling violation called on Orson Jabara. 43 seconds to go in the third. Score brought to you by Great Plains Regional Medical Center of Elk City. 41-29. It's a 12-point lead for the Patriots. Championship game of the Western Equipment Classic in Arapahoe. Game 24 in 3 days here on 107 The Zone. Our annual pilgrimage to Arapahoe to cover every game here in the Western Equipment Classic. 22 seconds to go. Beheimer for Red Bull 3, nothing but net. Lyndon Beheimer has 9. 44-29. Arapahoe down by 15. Nice to have your name right, Lyndon. Apologies. Across the timeline to Garrett Pyron. Down to Washi. Spin move. Shot is up and no good, but a foul called. And Deshaun Washi will be at the line to shoot 2. .7 seconds in the third. Second personal foul on Nathan Gerber. 44-29, 15-point lead for Southwest Covenant. Again, the score brought to you by Great Plains Regional Medical Center of Elk City. The free throw here by Washi is no good. Free throws brought to you by Daniel Garbarino, your State Farm Insurance agent in City. Washi will have a second free throw, and it's on the way, and it is good. Deshaun Washi has 15. 44-30. Southwest Covenant by 14. They can't get a shot off. At the end of the third quarter, 44-30, Southwest Covenant heads to the fourth with a 14-point lead in the championship game of the Western Equipment Classic.
Midwest Farmers Fuel Stop on Highway 183 North in Clinton is the perfect location to fill your tank. We're quick and convenient and open to the public. We accept all credit cards and welcome your business anytime at Midwest Farmers Fuel Stop, Highway 183 North in Clinton. Best of luck to all the teams playing.
In your time of grief, you can count on Larry and Kimberly Eshetai at Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes of Southwest Oklahoma, with locations in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, Cordell, and Sentinel. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They will take care of absolutely everything. Hey, they're professionals, caring, compassionate. Larry and Kimberly Eshetai and staff at Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes of Southwest Oklahoma. They're there when you need them.
North Fork Electric, serving many communities including Sayre, Eric, Canute, and Cheyenne with efficient electric power, is happy to support the young men and women as they compete this weekend. Good luck to all from the folks at North Fork Electric Cooperative in Sayre.
All right. 8 minutes on the clock in the fourth. Southwest Covenant with a 14-point lead, 44-30 over the Arapahoe Butler Indians. Patriots have it. Hoover hands off to Beheimer, falls down, going to be called for traveling, just slipped. And they'll swipe up some sweat out there. That caused a problem for Beheimer. 44-30. Indians have the basketball and some work to do. Down by 14. Clinton Powell with the basketball. Across the timeline, ball tipped, going to be stolen away by Michael Morrissey. Not going smoothly for Arapahoe here tonight. After upsetting Amber Pocasset last night. Beheimer up top, left wing. Red Bull 3 on the way, no good. Good block out by Washi. 7:18 to go. Score brought to you by Great Plains Regional Medical Center in Elk City. Pyron with the basketball. Washi, left wing. In the paint, up top. To Clinton Powell, over to Pyron on the wing. There it is. Orson Jabara for a 15-footer, and it goes down. 11 for Jabara, 44-32. 12-point lead for the Patriots. 6:44 to go in the ball game. Michael Morrissey up top. Red Bull 3 on the way. Bam! Michael Morrissey has 2 threes. 47-32, back to a 15-point lead for the Patriots. Jabara over to Powell for a Red Bull 3, and he hit it. Clint Powell has his first points on a 3. 47-35, back to a 12-point lead for Southwest Covenant. 6:09 to go in the game. Score brought to you by Great Plains Regional Medical Center of Elk City. To the corner we go. Brody Kufal, now Lyndon Beheimer has it. Gunnar Starnes up top, drives on Southall to Michael Morrissey. We're down to 5:50 in the fourth quarter. Beheimer dribbles up top. Now Morrissey has it left wing. He'll drive to the rack, and a foul is called on Arapahoe. 5:39 to go. 47 T.H. Rogers in Clinton. Shepherd Home Health and Hospice in Clinton. Security State Bank of Cheyenne. Robinson Family Medical. Ray and Martha's Funeral Home. North Fork Electric Cooperative. Midwest Farmers Fuel Stop. Get your fuel right there on 183 as you head to Arapahoe from Clinton. 5.5 to go in the game. Michael Morrissey for his third three, misses the Red Bull three. Ball is on the deck, and Giles Southall fouls Lyndon Beheimer. Fourth on Southall. 5:26 to go. It's a 12-point Southwest Covenant lead. And do the Indians have one last push in them? The Patriots have played solid basketball here tonight. Michael Morrissey up top. Gunnar Starnes has it. Now Brody Kufal to Morrissey right side. To the corner to Beheimer, back to Morrissey. 5 minutes to go in the game. Morrissey, right wing. Score brought to you by Great Plains Medical. And a steal. Washi down the court. Whoa, got too deep. There's Jabara. And the putback is good. 13 points for Orson Jabara. 47-37. Great Plains Regional Medical Center of Elk City brings you the score at 47-37. 10-point lead for Southwest Covenant. Michael Morrissey up top. Red Bull three on the way. Good. Gunnar Starnes has 9. Every time Arapahoe gets a big bucket, the Patriots answer. Again, this is a solid Class A basketball team. Southwest Covenant, they're tall, they're athletic, and they've got plenty of bench players to come in and produce the same quality of basketball. Southall for three. Got it. Giles Southall hits a three, 50-40. Can the Indians get a stop? It's a 10-point game with 3:49 to go in the fourth. With the basketball, Nathan Gerber, right corner. Now back up top to Beheimer. Beheimer gets his pocket pick down the floor. Racing down Powell. Layup no good. Rebound taken by Nathan Gerber. Back the other way to Michael Morrissey. Ball's on the deck. It's still loose, and Orson Jabara saves it to Pyron. Garrett Pyron is fouled by Nathan Gerber. And they called an intentional foul on Gerber. He lowered the boom on Pyron. And I guess you could call that. I mean, Gerber's a good-looking athlete. He's a big dude. He's just playing physical basketball. But Pyron will be at the line for two, and Arapahoe will get the ball. Free throw is off the glass and good. Garrett Pyron has his first point with a bank shot from the free throw line, brought to you by Daniel Garbarino. Second one is no good. 50-41, 9-point lead for Southwest Covenant, 3:21 to go in the game. This is game number 24 on the radio, 107 The Zone, and online, oksports.tv. And these games will be online forever. They'll be on Facebook and YouTube. You can go back and relive the Western Equipment Classic. Pyron loses it, goes to the deck, and the Patriots have it by 9. They lead 50-41, Great Plains Regional Medical Center. Brings you the score. Up top, Lyndon Beheimer. 2:51 to go in the game. Right side goes to Brody Kufal. And now Southwest Covenant will slow it down. Make it that much more difficult for Arapahoe to come back. As we come up on 10 o'clock on a Saturday night, Beheimer will drive. Shot. Rolls off. Rebound, Garrett Pyron. 2:23. Indians got to get a bucket. Orson Jabara to Clint Powell. Over to Rylan Moore. Moore, spin move in the paint. The floater is short. Rebound tip. Jabara goes up and he's fouled. And Orson Jabara will go to the line to shoot 2. Second personal foul on Michael Morrissey. And the second team foul on Southwest Covenant. Jabara hits the front end. He has 14 points. Free throws brought to you by Daniel Garbarino, your State Farm insurance agent in Clinton and Elk City. Pyron will sit down. And Caden Waldrop will check back in. Second one goes down. Orson Jabara has 15. He's probably going to be on the all-tournament team. Pass across the timeline to Michael Morrissey. Morrissey to the corner. Red Bull 3 on the way. Good. Might be the nail in the coffin. Brody Kufal just hit from the left wing. 8 points for Brody Kufal. That keeps it at a 10-point lead for Southwest Covenant with a minute 57 to go in the game and a big 3 for the Patriots. Back to Arapahoe after this.
When you get a line on a great buy for machinery or livestock, you need to act now. You don't have time to wait for loan approval from an out-of-town loan committee that gets together on the third Monday after the second Tuesday of each month that has 30 days. You need a line of credit, not a line of fertilizer. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we make our decisions right here, local. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit, the area's leader in agricultural lending.
I want that report on my desk by noon tomorrow.
Don't forget test next week.
I need you to come into work an hour early tomorrow.
Everyone has things to do. Why suffer through your day when you can take charge? You can do this with Red Bull, the energy drink with essential B group vitamins and minerals. Red Bull, it gives you wings. Distributed by Jet Distributing out of Clinton.
Get it over here. Get it over here.
53-43. Score brought to you by Great Plains Regional Medical Center of Elk City. A big 3 by Brody Kufal. Keeps it at a 10-point lead for Southwest Covenant with a minute 57 to go in the game. Ball comes into Jabara, back to Southall. Garrett Pyron has it. Now Southall gets it across the timeline. Picks up his dribble. Now Rylan Moore with the basketball. Over to Jabara. Orson Jabara, layup good. Jabara has 17, 53-45. It's an 8-point game with a minute 30 to go. And Coach Cobbs calls a timeout. 1:29 on the clock, 53-45. Southwest Covenant trying to hang on. They lead by 8. Back to Arapahoe after this.
There's pride you get in watching your friends and neighbors compete because these are people of all ages who work hard and play hard. Whether it's a high school sporting event, band, music competition, or any school or community event, Security State Bank of Cheyenne and Hammond salutes you all. It's being part of the community and making a difference. Sure, competition is important, but how you compete is what makes you a champion at heart. Security State Bank of Cheyenne and Hammond are proud to celebrate that spirit of competition. Security State Bank, we're neighbors helping neighbors succeed.
All right, back here in Arapahoe as we come to the conclusion of this one. Championship Saturday night. There's a little more gas left in the tank. Here we go, a minute 29 to go. Southwest Covenant leads Arapahoe Butler by 8, 53-45. The ball will come into Michael Morrissey. Double teamed. And now a four-corner offense by Coach Cobbs. Playing keep away. Lyndon Beheimer has it. And again, Morrissey top of the key, down to 1:15 to go. Arapahoe chasing, down by 8. They've got to have the ball. They get it. A steal. A tip by Rylan Moore. Southall gets it inside. Layup is good and a foul called. Rylan Moore has 5 points, pulls Arapahoe to within 6 with 1 minute to go in the game. And the second personal foul on Lyndon Beheimer. Free throws brought to you by Daniel Garbarino, your State Farm insurance agent, Clinton, Elk City. Free throw, no good. Rebound taken by the Patriots. Down 2 possessions, Arapahoe. Michael Morrissey, layup. No good. And a foul on Washi. And Morrissey at the line for two. 52.4. Fourth personal foul on Deshaun Washi. Again, the free throws over the last 3 days are sponsored by Daniel Garbarino, your State Farm Insurance agent in Clinton and Elk City. Free shot is no good by Michael. Ingram will come in for three-point shooting for Arapahoe. Critical free shot here from Michael Morrissey. Bends the legs, and he misses it. Rebound Southall. Down the floor to Orson Jabara. 48 seconds to go. The Indians need 6 points. Southall up top. Clint Powell has it. Red Bull 3 on the way, no good. Rebound, Beheimer. That might have done it. 53-47. Indians are going to have to foul Morrissey. And with the basketball is Trip Niles, but Morrissey is fouled with 25 seconds to go. (53-47). Deshaun Washi fouls out with 15 points for the Arapahoe Butler Indians. Coach Rogers, a hug to Deshaun Washi. Played his heart out. 15 points for the junior. Fouls out with 25 seconds to go. That's only the fourth team foul on Arapahoe, so the Patriots will throw it in, and Trip Niles will go to the line, and he's their best free throw shooter. Jeez. Niles hits the free throw. He has 17. He's probably going to be on the all-tournament team. Trip Niles. 23.6 to go. It's a 7-point lead, and that was the official nail right there. Second one is no good. Whoa! And going down on his backside, Nathan Gerber. His legs were cut under him. He is helped up. He'll go to the line. Fouling out was Giles Southall. Well, both teams played hard here tonight. Just too much Southwest Covenant. They've got a good-looking Class A team for sure. Coach Rogers going to call a timeout. 22 seconds to go. Arapahoe down by 7. Back after this.
Shepherd Home Health and Hospice is a proud sponsor of this tournament. Shepherd Home Health and Hospice, locally owned, serving Western Oklahoma. Call 580-323-1580. That's 323-1580. Shepherd Home Health and Hospice is a proud supporter of the Western Equipment Classic.
T.H. Rogers Lumber Company is committed to supplying you where you need it. Whether you're farming, ranching, home projects, paint, plumbing, cooling, electrical, shingles, and roof supplies. Heck, T.H. Rogers can help you fix a broken house window or replace the screen in your windows or screen door. T.H. Rogers Lumber Company has the lumber and supplies for all your project needs. Stop by and see Rodney Goss and the crew at T.H. Rogers Lumber Company in Clinton.
Hey, cattle producers, did you know there's a brand new sheriff in town? A cattle feed sheriff, that is. JB's Feed Service is ready to provide you with custom blended feeds for your cattle. Whether you need creep feed, starter rations, shipping rations, grower, or finishing rations, JB's Feed Service is the place to go.
All right, back here in Arapahoe, 22.7 seconds remaining in this one. And Southwest Covenant leads by 7. And at their free throw line for 2 free throws, Nathan Gerber. As we close out game number 24. Free throw is up and good. And Gerber has 3. 55-47. Second one by Gerber on the way. Short. Rebound will be out of bounds and a foul called on Trip Niles. Only the 4th team foul on Southwest Covenant. Indians will throw it in with 22 seconds to go, trailing by 8. We'll have the boys all-tournament team and MVP for you at the conclusion of this one. Garrett Pyron across the timeline with 18 seconds to go. Jabbar to the corner. Ingram can't get a shot up. Down inside to Rylan Moore. Layup is good. And Moore has 7. And makes it a 6-point game. Coach Rogers calls a quick timeout with 10.9 to go. 55-49. Southwest Covenant on top. Let's take a quick timeout. Back after this.
Quality health care continues to be available right here in Western Oklahoma at Robinson Family Medical Clinics in Elk City, serving you with 2 locations, including the original location for Dr. Michael Robinson at 1900 West 2nd Street, Suite A, and Dr. David Bank and Katie Robinson, APRN, at 1221 North Colorado. The Robinson Clinics are known for compassionate, accessible, high-quality health care. Phone 580-303-9060 for appointments or more information at Robinson Family Medical Clinics.
All right, 55-49, 10 seconds to go. Going to be extremely difficult for the Arapahoe Butler Indians to expect Southwest Covenant to miss some free shots here, but it is possible. Score brought to you by Great Plains Regional Medical Center of Elk City. We appreciate their support every year of our coverage of the Western Equipment Classic. Gerber will throw it in and does to Brody Kufal, who's fouled with 9.2 seconds to go in the game. And free shot here for sure, ball game. (55-49), and the first free throw is up and no good. Free throw is brought to you by Daniel Garbarino, your State Farm insurance agent in Clinton and Elk City. Waldrop will sit down. Clint Powell will check back in. Second one is no good, lane violation. It's going to belong to Arapahoe with 9 seconds to go. Well, you got to nail a 3, you got to foul quick and hope for another couple of misses. That's a lot on tap. Pyron has it, got to hustle. 7 seconds to go, it's got to go up. Clint Powell for 3, no good. 2 seconds to go, don't foul now, and that's going to do it. Congratulations, Southwest Covenant. The Patriots win the Western Equipment Classic 55-49. 55-49. The Patriots champions of the Western Equipment Classic over Arapahoe Butler. A short timeout. We'll have the all-tournament team, and we'll come back, wrap this up on 107 The Zone.
Dr. Brent and Cynthia Hancock at Southwest Vet Clinic in Hobart are proud once again to be boosters this school year. Now, attend all the games you can, friends. Listen, when you need a vet, Brent is as good as there is anywhere you want to look. Beloved pets, large animals, Brent Hancock is the vet to see. Brent and Cynthia Hancock, Southwest Vet Clinic in Hobart.
All right, welcome back to Arapahoe. The Arapahoe Butler Indians being awarded the second place trophy. And now Southwest Covenant will be awarded the championship trophy of the Western Equipment Classic 2024 edition. Michael Morrissey comes out. Zaylee White will come out as well and get the trophy. Congratulations to Coach Kevin Cobbs and the entire Southwest Covenant Patriots. They were led by Trip Niles with 17, Lyndon Beheimer with 9, Nathan Gerber 3, Brody Kufall 8, Michael Morrissey 8, Gunnar Starnes 9, Asher Hoover 1. And let's get the all-tournament team. Ian Guthrie from Amber Pocasset, named to the all-tournament team. And from Cheyenne Raiden, McLaughlin, named to the all-tournament team. From Arapahoe Butler, Deshaun Washi. From Southwest Covenant, Gunnar Starnes. Orson Jabara named to the all-tournament team from Arapahoe Butler. Michael Moriasi, the all-tournament MVP from Southwest Covenant. So congratulations to the all-tournament team and the MVP. Again, the names on the all-tournament team: Guthrie from Amber Pocasset, McLaughlin from Cheyenne Raiden, Washi from Arapahoe Butler, Jabara from Arapahoe Butler, Gunnar Starnes from Southwest Covenant, and Michael Morrissey, MVP. Scoring for Arapahoe tonight: Jabara had 17, South Hall 3, Waldrop 3, Moore 7, Powell 3. Deshaun Washi had 15, and Garrett Pyron with a free shot for the Indians. Great ball game, just too much Southwest Covenant. Very good basketball team, and again, congratulations to Coach Cobbs and the Southwest Covenant Patriots. Your girls champion, Lukiba Sickles, they defeat Amber Pocasset 56-50. The all was Denny from how about Chamberlain Denny, Bradley Stocking from Lukiba Sickles, Grayson Hicks from Amber Pocasset, Aubrey Geisler from Lukiba Sickles, Ainsley McComas from Amber Pocasset, and the all-tournament team MVP in the girls bracket was Ellie Willard from Lukiba Sickles. That, my friends, wraps up all 24 games of the Western Equipment Classic. I'm going to run down our sponsor list one final time, and man, oh man, we sure do appreciate each and every one of you. And they are 28 Rentals, Ayers Nursing Home in Snyder, Cheyenne Professional Drug, CK Energy Electric Cooperative, Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma and Clinton, Geiger Eye Care, Great Plains Regional Medical Center in Elk City, Hobart Farm and Garden, Hobart Stockyards, Hometown Insurance Agency, Burke Covey, your insurance agent in Arapahoe, JB's Feed Service in Hobart, Jet Distributing Company in Red Bull, Midwest Farmers Fuel Stop, North Fork Electric Cooperative, Ray and Martha's Funeral Home, Robinson Family Medical in Elk City, Security State Bank in Cheyenne, Shepherd Home Health and Hospice in Clinton, Southwest Veterinary Clinic in Hobart, Daniel Garbarino, your State Farm and Elk City, T.H. Rogers in Clinton, Wald Eye Care in Hobart, and AT's Heat and Air. Our list grows every year, and it's phenomenal the response we get. We appreciate each and every one of our sponsors for allowing us to bring you every game from Thursday to Saturday night, all 24 games on 107 The Zone and online at oksports.tv. If you checked in online, thank you. We sure do appreciate you. We do it for you guys that can't make the trip or for relatives that are out of town, out of state. You had to work on Thursday, you had to work on Friday, or even work today. And it's just an absolute honor to be able to bring you and watch these kids play basketball here in Arapahoe in a phenomenal facility. The hosts are great. We thank Jay Edlin and Jared Cudd. They always take care of us. They're great guys here in Arapahoe Butler. For all of our sponsors, we appreciate Shelly Fox. We appreciate Dudley Simpson. He toted the load this weekend as well, covering half the games over the last 3 days. So thank you, Dudley. I'm Chad Fox. We appreciate you listening. We appreciate you watching. Have a great Saturday night. Be safe. We'll see you next time. Complete coverage of the Western Equipment Classic has been on 107 The Zone and OKSports.tv.